Hi, my friends. Welcome to my amazing Kanji learning process. All right. So, what we're gonna do? First things, be ready. If you want to learn Kanjis today, you will gonna learn this, guys. So you will be sure how to read these things. Okay? Would you like to read that in Japanese? If yes, just follow me. Believe me, you will read it into Japanese. You will pronunciate it in Japanese, and plus, you will understand what you had. You will learn radicals. You will learn hiragana part and katakana part, and you will learn how to make these kanjis. Um, where's my video? Oh, let me get it back. Okay, you must see me, okay, in this case. Okay, so you will learn how to concat these radicals because I will not teach you how to do with the strokes. Strokes is just memorizing way, and it is not good for our short-term memory because we want to get all these things in the long-term memory to work with that. Okay, I don't know, I'm not there again. I'm not sure, but anyway, let's get started. Okay, I hope you understand. I will show you I will show you in the strokes way too, but mostly we will work in the radicals way. Okay, because in the strokes you can make like 50 attacks, 15 attacks, but in radicals just you can do three, so you don't need to do more. Okay, I will teach all of them. Let's get started. And of all, you will learn how to do this thing. Okay, let's get started. Our first kanji is that one. So let's check it. What is that? What is that? It looks like something else, but we are not sure, right? What is that? Can you predict something else about it? So do you have any idea about it? If not, just no worry. I will tell you everything about it. First, we don't need to make it like imagination. Okay, it is not working like this. In English, can you imagine like, let's say A. Sorry, this is not good. A. Let's say A, and the B like this. So what it means? Nothing, right? In Japanese also same. I mean, don't think like this, like one and two. No, not like that. So I will show you how you need to think about it. So the first, we must know about the radicals, what they are. This is the components that they concoct together. They just these ingredients become together, and after that, this kanji happen. Okay, I will tell you now what is the part of this radical kanji. Okay, step by step. The first we have here 20. So how it 20 happens? Okay, just I'm showing you about mnemonic way, okay? Not about strokes way, okay? The first you must know about this one. This one is 20. For example, this one line is 1, the second one is 1, and this is 2. Let's think like this. This is 2, okay? And then we have here ground like a 1, and it becomes like 20. This is 20, okay? I'm talking about this part, like this until here and here. This line, sorry, let me get my pencil. Okay, this line is still not there. We're not thinking this line, okay? This one not there. So just this one. I mean, I already picture it here. Now we have this one, right? So let's draw that one now. We have also this one. This is 1. Let's do it like this. This is 1 or like 1. And this is 20. Let's say this is 20 like this. Let me go a little bit right. Switch it right. Okay. So, okay, let's say this is 20. Now what we have? 20 and 1 together, right? Okay. So we understand when we draw this, by the way, draw it like 1, 2, and put their ground like this. and after that you must put there one more line, right? Like this. What happened now? It is first this is 20, and when we put this it is 21. Because why? As I mentioned before, this is the one line is the one, okay? This is one, and this one is 20. So we knows what is 20 and what is one, right? 21. Well, this 21 means is blackjack. All right, this is a little bit funny but real. In Japanese, when you bring 20 plus 1, like 21, it is blackjack. Let me prove you. So if you go to here, like let's say blackjack, let's say, oh, well, what I'm doing, I'm coding, I'm sorry. Let's say blackjack like this. And yeah, as you see, it is in Turkish, I think, but you can just think like this is the playing with the 21. I mean, okay. So where is that? Let me find it here if it is there. Uh, Something else. Okay. So you know this is 21 card, right? So you don't need to check it again. Yeah, here. Alternative names is 21. Okay. This is blackjack. So now I will tell you how we continue. If it is blackjack, then we know this is blackjack. So when you see this, like you will know this is blackjack. Okay? I don't know if you go in casino in Japan, I don't know, maybe Tokyo or somewhere. When you see this character, I mean this one, this is blackjack. Okay, so that's great. Now let's look for the second one, this guy. So let's check it. What is that? So it is directly a radical. I mean, okay. So we drawing it in that way. First, we can do this. We can come down and we can do this, and we can do another one, and we can just put there this one. So this is, by the way, I draw little bat because I'm just trying to show you. This is sun, guys. This is sun. As you know, this is sun, right? There is sun like this. You can predict it like that. Okay, now if it is sun, we have now blackjack and sun, right? So this is the card, blackjack. Let's say this is blackjack, like 21. Let's think like this. And we have here sun. So 21, like blackjack, I mean, blackjack and the sun, or let me do it like small one, okay? Blackjack and sun making what, let me calculate them. So blackjack and sun is something like you lost all your money, okay? So what it means, what do you think about it? You lost, right? The sun is there and you're playing blackjack. I think you will lose your money. I mean, you can think like this. Anyway, it is just joke, but it is exactly what, it means exactly once upon a time, or all times, or antiquity. Okay, once upon a time, you can get it, like you can get this one or antiquity or etc. It doesn't matter. So let's go left again. We make here our calculation. So let's come back. um, you can put it here, I mean, like a smaller one. I mean, let's put like 3. Okay, once upon a time. Guys, just I want you to predict. So let's say you can create like a story about it. Okay, let's think you have a blackjack here and you have a sun. Let's say let's create a story in here. We can just say in here, maybe, yes, maybe here, right? Go there now. Let's say uh, a man was in casino. Okay, a man was casino, and he played their their blackjack, and during, like in the morning times, let's say blackjack and sun lighted lighted or sun gave him a chance to win, and it was, let's say, it was long time ago, or let's say the other one. I mean, what was that? In here we put once upon a time. So you can say it was long time ago, or at once. So, okay, in this case, you can just use any of this. Okay, I don't remember now, antiquity or old times. In this case, I use like old times. I mean, let's say it was old times. You can also write like it was old times. It was old times. What's happening old times? Like it was happening in old times. In all times, or on all at all times. So I'm not sure about it. So about grammatical part. Okay, I hope you understand what is the logic in here. Okay, we have two radicals. Now let's get our radicals there. What is our radicals? The first one is blackjack. So how we draw that blackjack? So I think I can get directly this, or I can just put it here. So it was like, let me put it in the table. Okay, in here. Okay, you can think like that. This is the first. We create 20. It was 20, and we put there this line like a ground, and we put 1, and it comes 21, or blackjack. Yeah, it was the first one, and we created then, uh, let's say this is first one, first radical. You can think this r is radical. Okay, and the second one was this, this, let's say this and this. Okay, it was the second one, and this is our second radical, like second radical. So we just need to remember these two things. Like this is sun, right? This is blackjack, blackjack. Or if you not put this line in like a cutting mode, then it will be 20. You can think like this. All right. In the strokes, let's talk about strokes. If you do that with the strokes, it would be so difficult. Okay. Let me get this guy into here. Okay. So in the strokes, it would be like what, you must remember the stuff like this. Can you do that? I'm not sure. Like you will draw like this, maybe, let's say like this, and you will put another one, maybe like this, and then you're gonna put here two, like this, let's say, and yeah, you will gonna create things without any knowledge. I mean, like this, and you will put this one there. Maybe you will draw it in that way. Okay, it is same. You can do that in that way too. But guys, this is really not like a recalling method. This is not good. This is just for short term. In your brain, let's think you have, let me open my camera to speak with you a little amazing way about it, because this is important. So let's check the camera. Let's say you have a brain. Of course you have, but in your brain you have hippocampus, like hippocampus. This is for long term memory. Okay, and for bring to all information, or passing to all information from hippocampus, compass to the cortex side in your like deep of your brain, I mean neocortex, because there are a lot of rooms to storing information for a long time. Okay, in computers we have ssd, or the like shared memory for the long term, but we have also as you remember, in the computer we have also CPU that storing some of the information front part, right? So it is same. I just want you to know that, okay? So for give the amygdala such a reactions, we must remember the mnemonical way. I mean, with the mnemonics, with the radicals. In radicals, we had two action, like two times. But in strokes, maybe we had one, two, like this is one, this is two, this is three, this is four, this is five, six, etc. And it is 13 in total. 13 attacks creating this kanji. But in radicals, we just need to remember this one and this one. We can draw them directly, right? So it is good way to understand this topic. So the all others kanji in the same way. Okay, I hope you understand. In the uh, yeah continued way, that's already created our first things, like we knows it is upon the time, or the we wrote here, don't remember now. We created also our story in here with the, by the way, we use it blackjack as a keyword. As you see here, I can put it like this, and we use their sun as a keywords. This is our radicals, guys, just to remember all these things. And it creates all times our kanji. You can create his story that you can remember all the things, okay? By the way, let's make the colors like the same, right? Yeah. And this one can be red, like a kanji. The kanji is that one. Okay, we create our story. Now I want you to look for the hiragana part. In hiragana pronunciation, you can see like mukesi, mukasi, okay? Mukasi. As you see pronunciation for hiragana, it's mukasi. So you can see here in hiragana we have mu, sorry, we have mu, ka, and si, this one. In katakana, which is we will use in the katakana, that one, so it is seki, okay? this one is this one is se, this one is ki, okay? And as you know, in hiragana it is mu, sa, and this one is shi, musashi, mukashi, sorry, mu, ka, shi. I believe you know how to draw them. If not, you can learn hiragana and katakana, okay? And you can also learn in here, by the way. But let's go learn about alphabet if you want. But exactly, you're learning here about kanji. Okay, amazing. Now, amazing. Oh, you remember what was that? What was that? You remember, right? So you already learned this sun, right? Yeah, that's it. Only sun. But there is a meaning, right? Sun, but what? Somewhat, but what? So we will concut this with that kanji, right? Radical, you can think like this. Sun, and these things like the the times ago, I think it was. By the way, this little strange topic, like old times, yeah. Now let's think. This is old times, and we have sun, old times plus sun. Just think like this, okay? Now, because we continue step by step with the story, now we can say, uh, what, we can just say to create a story about it. We can just say there was there was no the sun bright the sun gives us to brightness, let's say brightness. You can think something like that. Brightness. I think yeah. Yes. Okay, we will just after all we will complement this story after all we did these actions, okay? This is just sun as you remember. Okay, now we have another one. So what do you think about it? So this is the radical. This is not kanji, okay? This is directly a radical. This is not a kanji, okay? This is a radical. This is radical. Let's say this one is also like radical because it's directly. Sorry, by the way, we can talk about it because when you put one, it comes like a moth. But anyway, I don't want to mix your mind. So this is radical directly. It means is I think bat. Let me check it there. Sorry, I think yeah, bat. We generally using bat or negative or bat generally. Okay, we can just say this one is bat. This is bat. In English, we saying this is bat. I mean the kind this radical explaining the bat. Okay, when you see, you can draw directly like this. Let's say you can by the way draw it like this, and you can put there this one, and you can put one line like this. Anyway, so this is little longer, I mean just cut it from there. uh, Let me do from scratch, it really looks very bad. Okay, and this one drawing is very yeah, very difficult with that mouse. Okay, this is meaning the meaning of that that radical is bad. Okay, this is just radical, there is nothing for the concatenation. Okay, just we can continue with another one, but before that let's go to create another story with that one. We can just put here like man was so bad. the, the man was so bad. Okay, we can just tag this bat now with the red color, and we can also tag this sun again as a keywords in the red. I will show you like a mathematic formula in the end of the part of this, okay? All right, now this one. But before that, I'm sorry, I just forgot to tell you about the hiragana and katakana part. So the second one for the sun, you must know this is uh, you pronunciating it like hibika or jitsu. In the katakana, you saying jitsu. So this is jit, ji, and this is tsu. You can think like this. And for the hiragana, it is hi, bi, and ka. Hibika. Okay? Jitsu, hibika. We will use in this case jitsu. All right? But let's talk about it later. Let's come back to here. Okay. Uh, but I think let's go back to the here for the hiragana and katakana part. But for that one, we don't have hiragana. We just use katakana. It is fu and bu. Okay, fu bu, and it means, as I said, bat. Okay, fu bu pronunciation. So now this one, guys. Now what we have in here. What do you think about this character? We have two character. So two radical, by the way. Sorry, this one and this one. So, what is the meaning of the first one? What do you think about it? Just predict something else if you can. This is something like both. It's strange, but this is both. Okay, this one is both. You can think like that. I think this one is maybe arrow, if am I right? I think maybe arrow. I think both. I'm sorry, maybe both. Let me be sure about it. By the way, I have the their things. 1 minute. Just give me a minute. Right, it must be in here. Yeah, I can just search in here. I can say both. Yes, it's exactly here. Bow is that one. Maybe it is arrow. In the kanji radicals, maybe I can look at. It is the idea. I think something like this. No, it's not. Maybe it's correct or something like this. Oh, right, correct. What was that? Son and correct. Absolutely. I think no. 1 minute. So I think it is right. Let's come back here. If I remember good, it was right. Where was that? No. Oh, right. Okay. Knowledge. It was wisdom and knowledge. Okay. Let's go back. Just don't confuse. Okay. Let's say no. And yeah, this one here. So for that one, we have arrow and the mouth. The concatenation of the two radicals, arrow and mouth. Okay. Let's go back there. We have arrow. This one is not bow, by the way. This one is exactly arrow. You can say arrow. All right. And this one is mouth. Guys, this guy is mouth. So just don't forget, this is mouth that we have, right? So do you think it's like representing something else with its meaning? Arrow and the mouth. What can be there? Arrow and mouth, if you concat them. Can you create a story there? Like something like, just create in your mind. You have arrow keyword and mouth keyword. If you concat them, what can be this word in the kanji? I mean, like in the kanji, what can we say for that one? It's know or knowledge, right? Know or knowledge or know or wisdom, let's say wisdom. Well, you can just predict it like what, you can just say you have a mouth and you sending your ideas, like let's say this is the mouth. I'm sorry. Yeah, let's say like this. It's not good mouth, by the way. And you have there arrow, like this arrows, okay? You sending a thing from your mouth to outside. Like think it like this. It can be knowledge or idea or something else. Like yeah, it means know. It means wisdom. So you can think you say something with your mouth and it comes from your mind, and the mind it comes like an arrow. Your neurons or your knowledge is coming outside with like a neurons is in this case arrows, like arrow, it's coming from your mouth to going another person to like a listening way. By the way, yeah, it is like this, guys. We can just say for the story, but before that I would like to just show you how you can draw. So this is first radical that you creating. I mean, you can do it like this, and after that you can put this one and you put there this one like this. Okay, this is the first one. By the way, this is a little long again. I'm sorry. The second one is that you remember we drove the sun, but this is just one time you're doing that. For the drawing, you can draw it in that way, and you can just close. and do closing and like this, and you can put to action, or even you can just you can do that also like this. You can put this and you can just close that. You can do also longer, I mean, like this in the example above. Okay, as you understand, this is arrow and arrow, and this is mouth, like this. When we put arrow and mouth together, it becomes like knowledge, know, or something like this, or know or wisdom, right? I'm reading like angular momentum formulas. I'm sorry. All right. So let's just come here and to create there a story. So we can just say, if your mind really, if you're already confusing about these things, just try to listen again what I explained it. I'm sorry for the confusion, by the way. Let's say uh, the let's say the let's say doctor said to the his patient, um, doctor said to his patient words like, mm, mm, to the patient's words like, he he throwing, let's say throwing arrows to arrows arrows to his arrows to his mouth. Doctor said to his patient words like, he throwing arrows to his mouth, uh, he bowing or throwing, I'm not sure, throwing arrows to his mouth like a diamond, let's say like this. And it, it seemed like wisdom for someone. I'm not sure really, just create something else like that. We can just put there again these words. We can get this one, um, like this, and we can get this wisdom. We can get in the stage like mouth. We have three keywords here: first radical, second radical, and the kanji. In the hiragana or katakana, the first, let's look hiragana. We have shire. This one is in the hiragana. You can pronounce it like a shire. In the katakana, it's like a chi. Okay, and it's know and wisdom means. By the way, in the strokes, you can do these things in more action. This one is like this, this, and this, like this. And for this one, you do that again, two, and let's say two, three, four, like this. But in the radicals, you can just draw at once. I mean, in your mind to not to remembering way. Okay. And this one can be again like one, two, three, like four, and five, etc. So, and you go here, six, seven, eight, and etc. It will take time to remember to again the same things. Okay, for that, just remember the radical. The another one is that one. As you remember already, we have the sun here, right? This is sun. What about another one? So in here we have one thing. If you remember that, you remember everything. Okay, let me take. The first one is sun. The second one is what do you think about it? This is just so, right, or something else, like generally we're using just so for that one. Okay, So what do you think about second one? What can be that? Okay, let's go to the here back. Just so, sun and correct. So it means absolutely. At absolutely means is that one. So we can just say this is sun and this is correct. Just remember like this, okay? Correct. I can't draw good with the mouse. I'm sorry for that, guys. Okay. Sun and correct. Sun plus correct gives you absolutely. Is that mindly? Let's say there is a sun and you said something correct and the sun is bright, like lighted your correct, like absolute. I'm not sure. This is absolutely, okay? Absolutely. You can think like this, but I will show you in the good way. Absolutely. Uh, so uh, now can we say, by the way, let's come back here. Yeah, absolutely. Now, as you see, we have two radicals in here. The first one, this one, the second one is that one, right? But in the if you try to stroke it like step by step, it took a lot time to remember again, right? So sorry. So first you will gonna create that one, and you will gonna create this, and you will put there this, and etc. And you will put there this, like, right? So this is not clever way because you will not know this is sun. I mean, in the stroke, you will just draw the pictures, but you will never understand what they are. This is important. In here, I told you this is sun, so you can remember this radical each time, and you know this one is correct. When you see that, you will see the correct and the sun together, and you can predict what can be it, right? What can it be? So, and we knows absolutely. So when you see this one, this kanji, you will just see sun and correct, not the strokes, not the things like this image, okay? You will just see there two radicals, one of them here, the second one here, and oh, okay, okay, it is sun and correct, and it will be very fast after some while. It will just, you will say, this is absolutely, okay, this is absolutely, right? So you can just think like this is absolutely. You can remember that. You can, by the way, I think I already draw it in here. You can just get it there. This is a little bit really difficult to explain these topics, okay? Just come right and you can just say, you can say, uh, by the way, just tag this one and you can just bring it down to here. You can just say, I told him, I told him everything, everything, everything correct. And sun, let's say sun was, and during that sun was shined, and so so it's really absolute, absolutely, absolute, absolutely real. It's really absolutely, it's absolutely real, let's say, absolutely real. So guys, really, to create a story is sometimes difficult. Okay, do you have correct in here? Again, you have sun and you have absolutely or absolute. So as you see, you have one first radical in here, right? And the second radical, and it creates a kanji. It's here. So you can create your stories like that to remember each time, or when you see such a kanji to give them meaning, right? Okay, as you see, the sun and correct, and we put there the meaning of it. So if you come here in the hiragana, it is kore. Like this one is ko, this one is re. Okay. In the katakana, it is z, I think. Z, z or she. So you can use any of them, like z or she. So because there are options about that, you can just say z, like z in total, or she. You know, you can use any of it. Okay, to separate them, because this is z and this is she, like this, both of them, like this one is z and this one is she. You can think like this. So it means just so. Uh, by the way, which one we had? I'm sorry, absolute was not there. I think, uh, yeah, it's absolute or right. You can think like this. I'm sorry. It's not absolute, but right or absolute, or they are same, okay? I think I hadn't wrong. Yeah, that's right. Okay. You can think absolute, right, or just so, any of it, okay? Or you can just add here, like for first, we can add absolute, like this. Hope I am doing it in the right way, because it is looking so confusion now. Okay. That was the true. Okay. Let's look that one. Okay, as you see, if you check, we have three things in here, right? Oh, you remember that one? One, two, three. We have three radicals. First, second, third. If we stroke them, if you check their strokes, it would be maybe 20. Like 20 times we're gonna draw it like this to remember each time all this stuff. But we don't need to do that. So we will just draw three radicals to create this kanji. So this one is mouth, right? Mouth. If you remember from here that you see mouth, this one was mouth, this radical, right? And we used with the arrow in here, and it was become like a note or the wisdom. In here we have mouth, as you see. So it is mouth, and next to it, let's draw it by the way here, like this. Let's come here. Okay, this is the mouth. Let's say this is the mouth. By the way, normally I can draw in good way, but yeah, let's say this and this is mouth, and this one is here. I will show you now. You can do like this, and you can make it like this. You can just think in that way. Okay, the second one, I mean that one, is exactly moon. Look, normally when we put two of them, it becomes like a sun, right? Like this. When we put this like this, I'm sorry, just put it there like this, and just separate it. It is sun. Now, when you make there such a things like this and like this, and put there that, so just make them longer, it becomes moon. I mean, but just remember moon, okay? It is easy for me to remember from sun, but you can remember this is moon. So let's put the radical name meanings there. This is mouth, mouth. This one is moon. When you see that one, this one, second radical, this is moon. Okay? And the third one is what? What do you think about it? So, to honest, to check it, it looks like a Greek things. Do you remember something on the Greek class if you had it? So just come here and put this kanji there and see what will give it. If you're right. So maybe we can check it from Kanji here. No, there is also nothing about that. Maybe we can look here. Uh-huh, okay. Taiwan, Malaysian, Singapore. Let's say radicals. Oh, I think this one. Yeah, let's check this one here now. If something there, we will be sure. If not, it's okay. Is defined and this here strokes. No, nothing there, I think, to represent that one. But I will try my best to check another things if it is possible. All right, here. Let's look. What is that? Yeah, good. Here we have this mouth, and we have moon radicals. Okay, if we can see here something else, I hope so. Radical. Uh, After moon, we have the last character. Can you see that? By the way, I can't see it clearly. Mm, this one is like a sigma vita, like in uh, I forget that in Greek, right? In Greek, what was that? I really thinking about that. One is B, like where can be that? Uh, really nothing there. Well, I can't see that. Okay, but I think let me check the meaning of this if it is possible. All right, I will come back here now. Let me check the meaning of this. Mm, it's which, where, how, the, nah. Uh, I really don't remember that one, guys. But this is like you can think in the Greek alphabet. If there are some Japanese native speakers, if they knows it, but I just know this is in the Greek alphabet. This is Vita, like beta or Vita or whatever you're calling that. Okay, so now we have sorry, mouth, moon, and beta. Let's say beta. Okay, this is the other one. This is another radical. It means beta or vita. So we using that for what? We will check it in the math. We using that. Maybe it's effective in here to create this sentence. So I don't know how to create this story, by the way. Mouth, moon. So it becomes. By the way, let me take my pencil. And I'm sorry. Let's go there. Okay, it is which, where, and how. And we in hiragana we sang for that. Uh, da, na, dai. In hiragana it is dai. In katakana it is dana, I think. If everything okay, I'm not sure really. Maybe something I'm doing wrong now. All right, I'm not sure, but it is which, where, and how. Okay, you can think it like that. If am I right? Because I'm also not sure about this one. What is the meaning of this character? All right, let's go back there, guys. Mm, again, what is mean in English? Let's say uh, online directory. Okay, which is yeah, which, what, or which, etc. It's I think which, guys. Okay, That's right. This is which exactly. And the radicals are here. I told you this is beta. You can think like this. So, okay, now let's create the question, I mean, about that one. I don't know how to do that. But the concatenation of this, it's creating exactly that we talk about it, which, where, or how. Okay? So let's create a story in here to make it mindly. I'm sorry, by the way, for that one because there is really nothing about that. This is Vita or beta, okay? Mouth and moon and Vita, okay? We can just say, um, I saw, mm, I saw mouth. Let's say this is a little stupid, but mouth of moon with my friend, and he, my friend, uh, I saw. Let's say I saw moon, and my friend told me things with his stupid mouth about uh, beta. Let's say beta, and it was not. It was not mindly, which which can be which can be from him. Or I really don't know how to create the sentence. This is so difficult, guys. Um, okay, this is moon, and the second one is mouth, and the third one is beta, third radical, and the lastly we create like which in this case. So how can be or which can be from him? Like you can think like this, okay? You can remember the topic in that way. It is die or and you can use like die like this in katakana, which were or etc. This is you remember the first one we had it in here like 21 we put there one as a line, right? This one, so it is one, the same, I mean like one, we can just say this is one and you just making this radical like this, that's only that. And you can come here to create story, you can just say let's say it was it is it is number one, let's say number one or number one. So and you can pack this into wrath, okay? Then you can come, this is in hiragana ichi and katakana also you can think same, okay? Let's go back to here. Now the lastly we have here two things, you can check their meanings too, I mean from here like this, as you see. Where is that substitute, like this is substitute and you're putting their length, this one length and the sac and the length, but this is the not kanji by the way. Let's look from kanji part, okay? Substitute or things, like the first one is leader, the second one is ceremony. So what it means, take this guy from here and come back here, leader and ceremony, it creates, let's make it a little smaller like a 7, okay? The first one, this one is, I'm talking about this one, this radical is leader, you can draw it like this by the way, and you can come here like this. And the second one is looks like a little not like, but little hiragana. I mean, it's not hiragana, by the way, it just seems little like this. This is ceremony, okay? Leader and ceremony. So it means when you concat them, it becomes like a substitute, okay? So you know the meaning of the substitute. Let me check in Japanese too, if it is possible. Where is that? Uh, no, it's not there. Um, it's like uh, it's like extra men or extra things together. You can think like this. We can just create a story for that. If you remember, like I told you, this is two radicals, first and second. Two radicals. It's this kanji occurring with the two radicals. Okay, you don't need to stroke it many more times. All right, and we can create story like what for that one? We can just say like leader was was there for the um, ceremony, and he leader was there for the ceremony on the ceremony, and they told that leader come came instead or substitute of general. I mean, I really don't know what to write about that. So let's look in Japanese. No, yeah, this is something else like that in Japanese. I will not check it. Later, you have first, second, you have ceremony, and you have substitute. This is our kanji. Okay, kanji. So we have three things, and as you see, this is three topics. I mean, like two radicals created a kanji in this case, like the first one, second one, and this is our kanji that we created. And this is exactly, by the way, yeah, I'm right that I had here something wrong. It's, I no, 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 I think it's okay, but this one is cover and die is, I think first is die this one and the cover later. So let me take this one and put it here, put that one there. So as you see, right, this is the main point, I mean, about this radicals of that. The last one is that one we have here, two radicals. I remember all of these radicals. The first one is the white. It looks like a sun little bit, but it is not sun. This is white. And this is king or kingdom. Like king, you can think like king, if am I right. So let me check it again. It's difficult to remember maybe. White and king, yeah. So this is white and this is king. So if you concat all together, I mean, if you put them together or if you make a connection between them, so white and king is creating an emperor or emperor, okay? Emperor. What it means, emperor. So this is like a Ottoman emperor or like right empire, like you can think like this. White and king, as you see, you can just draw it like we had it before for about our sun. You can create it like this and you can put that and you can just put one hat there, and for the create another one you can put first that one and you can put this, you can put another long one and you can just cut it like a vertical way. So yeah, you can create it in that way. This is the emperor, okay? And to create the story for that, you can just take it in here like this, and you can just say, uh, let's come back here. The what can we say about that, guys? I don't remember things good, by the way. You can just say, mm, the white means is peace for the king, and it is king for the our king, and we created our emperor. I really don't know. I think emperor is like this, right? Emperor, emperor or emperor, emperor. You can think like this, emperor. Am I right? This is emperor, right? Where was it? Emperor, right? Okay. So I hope it's mainly in Japanese. No. Okay. So this is another one. Let's put there the things like white is our first radical, and the second one is king, and the emperor is the place. That's the kanji that we created, and it is in katakana like k. Okay, and this is emperor. The last one exactly that you remember, guys. This one is really amazing one, because in here we have one, two, because this one and this one is same. It is, you can think like one. This is two. You can think this is two, and you can think this is one, and this one is third one. Okay, so the plus means what? What do you think about that one? So the the middle one, you know, it is sun, right? This one is moon. I'm talking about that one, right? This is moon, and this is sun. This plus is exactly means cross. Okay, now as you see, we have cross, sun, and moon. So now I want you to think, let's say our sun, like there, always there, right, in the space, I mean in our galaxy, in our solar system. Okay, so it's, let's say we have also moon in here. Moon, this is moon, right? Sun every day shining, brightening, or the creating some warmth, hot, and there is because such a bumps right into that all the time. It's firing like things happening into that, right? So then it's sending like a hotness and the brightness, right? Two things to the where here, right? And with which way? It's crossing to the moon, right? The sun brightness, the brightness of the sun is crossing to the moon. It is our story. That means exactly morning. Okay, it's amazing. Let's say the moon is turning and the sun, well, it doesn't matter because sun always there. Sun brighten, the brightness or the hotness of the sun is crossing to the moon. That means it's morning. Okay, I hope you get it from these three things. You can draw it like this first, then you can create this there, and you can put that one, and you can create this again, and after that you can just come here and you can create another way like this, and you can put one and two like this. Okay, now we can create our story there. Let's say in here, I think, right? Yeah, let's say the brightness brightness brightness, and hotness, warmth, I don't know, or warmth of the sun crossed, cross, cross to the moon. So it means morning. It means, let's say, good morning. Good morning, moon. I don't know really. So it means because morning or good morning, like morning, you can think like this. So the here we have what? We have sun, moon, cross, and moon, right? Sorry, morning. Sun, sorry, sun, moon. Then we have cross here, but just take cross. This is third radical, right? I mean second sun, sorry, first radical, as you remember, first radical, second radical, and the third radical, it creates our morning. And this is our kanji means. Okay? And this is our kanji. After all these three radicals, you can think like this. So in pronunciation, it means in hiragana, asa, in katakana, like a, sa, in katakana, it is chu, like this, okay? Like this. So this is morning. After all, we completed. Now, to pronunciate it, we will use this, guys. Let me text slowly, slowly. First, we will text seki, seki, and we will text jitsu. This is our katakana part. Seki jitsu, that's kankatten. And then we have fu. You can think that one. Bu, I don't know which one we will use. And we have shiru or chi. Let's say in this case we will use chi, if I remember good. Then we have kore. You will get kore. This one. Fuch, fu. It's just fu and chi. I think, yeah. Chi. Why it is like this? Just make it bigger, guy. Yeah. And we have kore. And then we have da or na. I don't know which we will use one of them. Let's say da. And we have ichi here. And what we have dai. Let's use dai in this case. Dai. And then use here che, like this, and use asa or che. I don't know. Let's look which one works. Like this. I'm not sure. So let me first try with the translate what it gives us, okay? And do it step by step. Let's put it there in Japanese. Firstly, before come there, which I wish I close that. Okay, I will put in another language. Okay, I hope you don't know about this language. So, as you see, we have things now in here. So let me listen. Sekizichi, Sekijichi, Fuchikorenna Daichi, Daikocho. I think. Yes. Guys, it's amazing. Look, we created that. Let's say this is 30, like this. So you just saying same, okay? Like you just saying 8 fuchi 8 fuchi kore daichi daikocho, like this. This one in the pronunciation like this. 8, 1 minute. Oh my god, just cut that. 8, yeah, 8 fuchi korana daichi daikocho. 8 fuchi korana daichi daikocho. Okay? This is the pronunciation that we took seki, this one, jitsu, fu, chi, kore, da, ichi, dai, ko, jo. You can go to check it. Now let's look lastly about these things we put in our story. As you see, we have old times, like a kanji, old times, and come here and check in English a long time ago. But before go to there, old times we have done sun, right? And we have bat, right? Sun, old time, sun, bat, and we have wisdom, wisdom or nov, let's say nov. So a long time ago. Now let's create all these guys. Old time, sun, bat, wisdom, absolutely, absolutely. Let's come here, yeah, absolutely, and which, and one, substitute, emperor, emperor, morning. So this is our keywords, okay? Now, a long time ago, Shiranai. This Shiranai is the, I think, the 1 minute. Let me do that in this here too. Let's say English. Yes, I don't know which dynasty it was in the past. I don't know. Let's take this. I don't know how we can concat all these things. We have here uh, what wisdom, like a no, right? This one is like a no and wisdom together. And what we have more in here, we have which one and substitute, etc. No, I where is the old times? This is old times, okay? We have also old times here and no here, and sun. It's old time. It was in the past, like was in the past. Old time and sun. That sun, I mean, creates here a word that we calling it the counter for the days, okay? Like you can think in the past, like it's all about past or a long time ago. You can think the long time is the old time, and ago, long time, like sorry, a long is the part, and time ago, let me come here, sorry. Yeah, really, it's so difficult. Time ago is that one, okay? And it makes the sun makes it a long, okay, a long, because it is exactly like counter for the days, and we're putting there such a longer or shorter such a terms to explain that situation. Okay, then we have Shiranai was the first. Shiranai was the first imperial the dynasty. In this case, I will go this translated is better. Which dynasty it was in the past. So let me check in the British English. What is that? It was in the past. Let me check. I think not this one. Let me check this one. mm, I'm really not sure about that one, but I think in here our story is saying the old time in the past there was a there was a emperor. This Shiranai, I don't know, maybe this one is representing Shiranai, I'm not sure. Was the first imperial? No, really, it's not good translate. I don't know which dynasty it was in the past. What is dynasty? Yeah, yeah, I think that one is right one. I'm sure. I don't know, which means I told you the past is representing exactly a long time ago. Okay, and in here we have no, we have absolute and which, so that, like absolute and bat and no and all time sun, if you concat them, if it will be like I don't know, and it will be like in the, it was in the past, and now which is exactly here, as you see, which is here, and we can think that one is dynasty, one is a dynasty, you can think like this. And here we have substitute, which dynasty is like instead of which things, you can think like this. Emperor is dynasty in this case, or imperial, you can think, you can see also dynasty is same. And we have morning, uh, dynasty is like in the past that born, you can think like this. I really don't know. Because here also like first imperial, like borning imperial dynasty, you can think like this. It is really so difficult to explain in the way. Okay, so when you say sekizitsu fuchikore da I sorry, sekizitsu fuchikore dai daichi dai kocho. When you say sekizitsu fuchikore daichi dai kocho, it means you're saying a long time ago. Sorry, I don't know which dynasty it was in the past. Yeah, it is in English like this. Put also this one in here. You can also put them in the hiragana or katakana too. You can do it in what way, you know? You can do that like this. You can put it here. Sorry, back it here. Let's continue to write it. And you have this. Let me make it longer like this. Okay. And you have fu, this one, by the way. Let's put it there. Fu, and you have chi, like, sorry, that one. And you have kore. In this case, we will use tag hiragana. Here is there, like this. And what we have more, we have da. Da is dai, like da or dai. You can think like this. It's here, hiragana again. Mm, then we have ichi, like ichi is again hiragana. Or you can use also katakana. It's okay. Ichi, this one, and we have dai again. That one. I don't know. Is that dai or yeah? I think so. Uh, dai again. Then you have kyo. This one. It's directly kyo. By the way, you can put it there. And the last one is ch. And cho is that one in katakana. We use that one. Okay, when you tag it, and let's make it also a little bigger, like 17. Okay, You can think like this, all these guys, like this. That's the final point, by the way. We fix it all, right? Yeah, we can just come here. If you put that one, it's stupid things coming there. Let's come here and put it here. No, it's not mainly. Okay, it's not converting. I'm not sure, but we did same. Sekizuchi sufichi kore uh, daichi daikocho. It means same. Like I don't know which dynasty it was in the past, and it is in hiragana and katakana mixed way. Like we use this term. Guys, I'm so sorry. The lesson was so longer. I hope you learned this kanjis. Like I hope when you see their face, these things, you know what this bear means, right? I hope you learned because I I teach you, so I hope you don't that. It is 10 kanji. You get 10 kanji. So we can do same next week or my available time again that one. Thank you so much. Where I am, 1 minute. I want to come on the screen. I'm sorry. Yes, I'm here back. Oh, I was become so tired and my ears are pain in a pain. Okay. Thank you so much. See you in another class. Good to work with you about that. I hope you learn 10 kanjis. Stay well there. If you really understand, put your comment in description. If not, let me know that I can improve myself for the explanations. But this is really like this. It is not easy to explain everything in the like basic way about these kanjis because there are a lot of radicals and strokes, etc. But I want you to do one thing: remember the radicals, their meanings, and concat them like a mathematic addition and something like this, and put there the result and create there a story, and you will remember everything in hippocampus. It will not stay in the hippocampus. I don't remember the name of this organ, but for the amygdala, you need to give there such a uh, like exciting things to get it into hippocampus to send it directly to your cortex or neocortex in available rooms or related rooms. Thank you so much. See you in another Kenji lesson. I'm happy. Thank you. Bye bye. Stay well.